There's something refreshingly simple about discovering that one low-impact bodyweight move can make a noticeable difference in how you feel every day. That was my experience with the bird dog exercise, a movement that doesn't require any equipment, special gear, or even a large space, just your body, a mat, and a few minutes of attention. Despite its simplicity, Bird Dog has become a staple recommendation among trainers, physical therapists, and mobility specialists, and after committing to it every day for a week, I can see exactly why. It may look easy, but the benefits sneak up on you in the best possible way. Over the years, I've talked to countless professionals in fitness and movement. Whether they're coming from a strength training background, Pilates, yoga, or corrective exercise, Bird Dog almost always comes up in the conversation. That's not because it's trendy or flashy. In fact, it's about as basic as a bodyweight move gets, but because it delivers results where they matter most, deep in the core, through the spine, and across the stabilizing muscles that support everyday posture and movement. Bird Dog works by engaging the muscles that don't always get enough attention, those quiet powerhouses that keep us upright, balanced, and pain-free. Each day for 7 days, I carved out 5 minutes to focus solely on this one move. I performed 4 sets of 12 slow, controlled repetitions on each side. It never felt overwhelming, yet by the end of each mini-session, I was surprised by how much muscle engagement I felt, especially in my abdominals, glutes, shoulders, and lower back. The challenge wasn't in brute strength, but in coordination and control. Maintaining stability through the spine while extending opposite limbs required real concentration and precision. It made me slow down, breathe deeper, and truly connect with my movements. From day one, I noticed that Bird Dog activated muscles in a way that other core exercises often miss. It doesn't compress the spine like crunches or strain the neck like sit-ups. Instead, it encourages neutral alignment, spinal elongation, and mindful engagement of the transverse abdominis, which is the deep layer of core muscle that acts like a corset around your midsection. This makes it a particularly smart choice for anyone recovering from injury, dealing with back discomfort, or looking to strengthen the core without unnecessary stress. By the 3rd day, something interesting happened. My posture started to shift. Sitting at a desk for long hours tends to pull the shoulders forward and weaken the lower back. But after just a few days of daily Bird Dog practice, I found myself sitting more upright, with less tension in my neck and shoulders. The movement itself doesn't feel strenuous, but it seems to send a message to your entire kinetic chain: align, stabilize, balance. That postural correction lingered well beyond the 5 minutes of exercise, subtly supporting me throughout the day. I also started using it as a warm-up before more intense workouts, and it proved to be a perfect primer. Unlike static stretching, which can sometimes dull muscle responsiveness, Bird Dog activated the exact areas I needed for compound movements like squats and deadlifts. My glutes were firing more efficiently, my back felt more supported, and even my breathing felt more rhythmic and intentional. It was as if this simple exercise retuned my body before asking it to lift, move, and perform. What surprised me most was the relief it brought to my lower back. Like many people, I often experience mild back ache, especially after long periods of sitting. Bird Dog turned out to be an unexpected remedy. Each time I practiced it, I could feel a gentle release across my lumbar spine, as though the movement was giving those stiff areas permission to let go and realign. This wasn't the temporary stretch of a forward fold or the aggressive crack of a twist. It was subtle, but sustainable. The cumulative effect after a week was undeniable. Less pain, better posture, and more awareness of how I move and sit throughout the day. Perhaps the most empowering realization was just how sustainable this habit can be. 5 minutes, no equipment, no sweat-soaked clothes, or complicated choreography. This is a move that fits into a busy life, and it actually makes that life feel better. It's something I can do before my morning coffee, between Zoom meetings, or right before bed. It's grounding, energizing, and quietly transformative. While some exercises require motivation and grit, Bird Dog feels more like a gift, something you want to do because of how good it feels. 7 days in, I can say with confidence that this will stay in my daily routine. It's not flashy, but it's effective in all the right ways. My core feels stronger, my back feels better, and I'm walking with a little more balance and ease. If you're looking for something that supports your spine, sharpens your core, and nurtures your posture, without overwhelming your schedule or your body, then Bird Dog deserves a place in your day. The benefits are both subtle and substantial, and they compound quickly. It turns out the trainers were right. This small movement has a surprisingly powerful impact.